Welcome back everyone to my Let's Play of Skull Crossbones on the Nintendo Entertainment System. We have 4 more levels left to go. Many of them are easy. So we got the easiest pirate ship, the easiest land level, and then we got the tough pirate ship. But we basically saved the pirate ships for last because we can get a bunch of weapons on them. So it'll let us see how we're doing in terms of weapons. Weapons are the most important thing because, like I said, if you basically get to the wizard without enough weaponry, he's just going to basically stun lock you. He doesn't deal damage to you, but he keeps hitting you with those stun beams. So you're going to need to basically have a bunch of guns to deal a lot of damage to him and stay away from him while he teleports around and shoots those stun beams at you. So it's the ship again, so we get a power fist there, the less useful of the fists. Hidden up there in the crow's nest. Let's go up here and grab a bunch of our things, check them out. Hit the rat. I'm not really nice hitting rats, especially because, you know, Fred is a rat, but that's okay, it's only a video game. In real life, you want to be nice to the rats. Be nice to all the animals. You don't necessarily have to be nice to pirates, though. So, there we go. And we almost, think we missed one little thing up here. There we go. Check it out. Now, this one is interesting because we don't have the max treasure yet. Because one of the treasures we can't reach until after we fight the pirate captain. So, pirate captain is going to be the same. He's just going to be the guy with the sword. We can outrange him with the gun, so we just have him run toward us. And because it's the easiest pirate ship, he has less health than the medium one. And we got an extra life there, so. Now the extra treasure that we couldn't reach before we hit the captain is on the cloud over here. So we want to jump over here on the cloud, get that extra pistol shot, and we maxed out our treasure on this. And we just got to get our food and our drink, extra health. That'll help us out on the castle level, the easiest of the land levels. So let's collect that one up. We got a bunch of like mace men and archers here, and cannons, and the executioner. The boss is really easy because we're going to get, as I said, on the land levels you get a special item. It deals as much damage as a pistol shot. This one it's going to be this magic wand. It shoots at a 45-degree angle down, and the boss just happens to be on a platform below us. So you can beat this boss without even having him even attack. But unfortunately, if you're going for 100% treasure completion, you're going to have to jump down there because one of the treasures is on the level with the boss. So yeah, unfortunately, I'm going to have to take some damage at the boss because I have to run down, spawn the treasure, and then get hit a few times while I wait for the treasure to uncover itself. Because treasure doesn't instantly appear when you step on the the bone motif. You gotta wait a few seconds for it to. So yeah, we're gonna have to unfortunately tank a few hits, but we got plenty of lives and continues basically, as they call it here. You actually got that extra one. I think if you kill a certain amount of enemies on ship levels, you get the 1-ups. I don't know, they appeared randomly on me on certain ship levels, so. But I wasn't able to find any information on how. It just seemed that after I killed a certain amount of enemies, that's what seemed to trigger it, so. Uh-oh, we ran out of swords, so let's get back to our knives. We want to, like I said, save our guns for the wizard. We got quite a few more things here turned into treasure. Alright, we finished off all the enemies. We're going to get that homing fist right there. Not that it's going to be useful right now because we already defeated all the enemies we need to. And this special weapon is probably the easiest to find. It's just basically right out in the open, where the other two we had to kind of jump around. We had to fall down a pit to get it in the Orient level, and we had to jump on an invisible platform in Medusa's level, the runes. This one, all you have to do is jump down over to the right here. Just jump down there, and it's going to appear right there. Very simple. Like I said, it shoots diagonally down at a 45-degree angle. So you can just stand up here and shoot the Executioner, not even take damage, but like I said, we're going to have to drop down, unfortunately, to get all the treasure. But we're going to try to weaken him up as much as possible so we spend the least amount of time down there. So we'll get him down to maybe like 5 hit points there. Now, unfortunately, we're going to have to drop down. See, we only have the, whatchamacallit, the 413. We need 418. But picking up that treasure there will fill us up. Now we just have to finish off. Here we get another hit on the wizard. Now all we have is one more ship level. It's the toughest ship level, but ship levels ain't too bad. The toughest thing about this ship level is you have so little time, and the enemies don't spawn as frequently. So, gotta find a good spot to get them to. So we're going to, I'm gonna pull out my shield here at first, because there's a lot of pirates with guns. So, start off, so use that shield to take out the gun pirates, because we won't need to have all the shields for Medusa. And we'll use our swords and fists up. Step on all the barrels, because barrels count as enemies, so might as well knock them out. They seem to be spawning more than the pirates. Anytime you get a chance to hit a barrel, hit it. Nope. This is a treasure that's tough to miss. You're going to drop down between those two little portholes there. Get a knife. As you can see, we don't have a lot of time, and enemies ain't like spawning all over the place here. Let's go back to our sword, use that up because it's the most, the weakest weapon. So we want to keep the strong weapons for the bosses. That's basically the key to this game. Maintaining the strong weapons for the end, for the bosses and for the wizard. We're seeing the wizard shortly because, like I said, this is the last level. Once we clear out all these levels, it's kind of like Mega Man games where you have to defeat the 8 robot masters and then you can go visit Dr. Wily's castle. Well, this one you have to beat the 6 levels and you can go visit the wizard. We're off to see the wizard, but not the wonderful Wizard of Oz. We'll have to see the evil wizard who kidnaps princesses. I don't know what the princess was doing hanging out with pirates in the first place, but I don't know. I guess it might be like a trope. I mean, Han Solo was a smuggler, basically a pirate, and he had Princess Leia hang out with him, and then you had, you know, Spaceballs, which is a spoof on Star Wars. So now we gotta get some few more enemies here. Like I said, we gotta backtrack a bit, get them to spawn. Hopefully we spawn. There we go, a pirate, and a barrel, and a rat. Ooh, my. So I'm gonna drop down, fight the last pirate captain, and this will be the last pirate captain we have to fight. We fight him 3 times. The land bosses we actually fight twice, because they're gonna reappear in the wizard stage. Luckily, once we defeat the pirate captain, the timer stops. Hey, we defeated a few more enemies, so we got that extra life. Let's grab it. Darn, I fell down. Sometimes jumping down slopes can be a little difficult. Oh, and that cannon, the hitbox lingers quite a bit there. Ugh. That's why on the rune area I wanted to have that pistol or long-range weapon to avoid getting hit by the bats when I jumped across the clouds, because as you saw there, if a thing hits you in the air, it loses your momentum and you fall down. But we defeated all the stages, now we can go fight the wizard. But before we fight the wizard, we're going to have to fight all the land bosses again. So, and they're going to appear in the order from easiest to hardest. So we'll get the Executioner first, and then we'll fight the Kung Fu Master, or the Martial Artist. I don't know if you did Kung Fu. And then lastly, we'll fight Medusa. So switch to the wrong weapon. But hey, the Executioner's here. We can get above him, hit him with the wand, and we can still hit the wizard, take some damage off of him. And we wasted all our wand up. Bats are good enemies to defeat because they only take one hit. So the best way to save your weapons is to take out them. Everything else is taking 2 hits with the knives or 1 with the bullet. Let's see if we want to save our guns. So just use our knives here. Bats can be a little squirrely though. Sometimes it's tough to... That's what the sword is okay for fighting bats. And we got the Karate Master. Or Martial Artist. I don't know what kind of martial art he's using. And we threw some knives at the wizard. Each time we have to kill a certain amount of enemies to bring up the boss. And all we have left is the Medusa. Haven't seen mummies since the first level, that first ship level. That was the only 2 enemies on there, the 2 mummy enemies. We beat one up with our fists. We're getting beat up here pretty bad. We only have 6 health left. We have plenty of extra lives, so we'll be good. Like I said, lives don't seem to be the issue of the game. As long as you're not really hitting the those instant death things, the skulls. Now let's finish off Medusa, who's a little bit tougher this time because she has some minions with her. And I guess they used up too many shields. So now I'll just finish her off with the gun, hit the wizard. And luckily we don't have to defeat any more enemies to unlock the wizard. We just have to head over to the left here. And we lost another life. But after this, we're good. And the wizard's going to appear on the left, then he's going to appear on the right. And if we just stay over onto the left, he'll just keep appearing onto the right. So we duck down, lower our profile. Like I said, the wizard ain't going to damage you, he's just going to keep stunning you with those stun bolts. But as long as we stay away from him, lower our profile, and you have the pistol to outrange him, you'll be good to go. And we've rescued the princess. We'll get back to our ship, the ship at the beginning of the game, and we party, dance, and party. Because we've gotten all the treasure in the game, you'll notice that my ranking is Captain. 100%. I got all 460 weapons and dealt 100 damage to the wizard. And we go, pressing select start B and A just resets the game and sends you back to the thing. There's no new quest. So hope you enjoyed this playthrough. Take care, have a good one. See you on the next playthrough. Bye.